Everybody, welcome to TonySpeaks.com. Welcome back to Pravy Sambamurti with his 4-pack. Ready to roll here. Pravy, you got a 4-pack here as we get into action here for Thursday. Very exciting with this NCAA college basketball and lots of action in NBA and NHL as well.
Absolutely. This is my favorite time of the year, Tony.
Absolutely.
We got college basketball going on. We got NHL and NBA getting closer to the playoffs, and Major League Baseball is right around the corner. So exciting time. Always.
Exciting indeed. All right, we got a 4-pack here from Pravy, so let's get this one underway here for you. We're going to get started here in NHL here with Pravy Sambamurti. We go to Capitals here. This is action for Thursday. Capitals here facing Devils. Devils $1.35, total 6.5.
Yeah, I mean, the Devils are the absolute best road team in the NHL this year. I think they've only been defeated in regulation 4 times this year on the road. The Capitals were playing a lot better a couple of weeks ago, but they seem to hold here. They're under 500 at home now on the year, and they're 3-7 in the last 7 games. I just don't see them beating the Devils in this game. I think the Devils should win this one, and we're getting a pretty fair price on this as well.
All right, we got Pravy here on the Devils here, laid the 135 here against the Capitals in this one, and of course, as we shoot here, we're not really sure of the goalies. What are your thoughts here on the goaltending?
The goaltending, I don't think it really matters in this game particularly. I think the Devils have been scoring quite a bit of goals, particularly on the road lately. I think the Capitals obviously have Ovechkin. They've got some guys who can put the puck in the net, but I could see this game being more like a 5-2, 5-3 type of a game. Actually, I think that there'll be some goals on the board.
7 straight overs here for the Devils here. We got Devils minus 135 here against the Capitals. This one will have a start time here, 7 Eastern time. All right, let's continue on here. Guys, check out Pravy Sambamurti over at TonySpeaks.com. Just click the link in the description and get on over there and get signed up with Pravy. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout and you'll save 20% off. All right, let's continue on here on the show with Pravy Sambamurti with his segment, his 4-pack for today for Thursday's action. We go now to NHL. Continuing NHL, this hot Bruins team here, they're going to be favored here against the Edmonton Oilers.
Yeah, and they should be. Obviously, the Bruins have won 10 games in a row. It doesn't seem to matter where they play, home or the road, wherever they seem to win. They just beat the Oilers 3-2 in Edmonton about a few nights back in a game that was a little bit closer than I thought it would be. I thought the Bruins would beat them a little easier. The Oilers, I'm seeing some pretty alarming statistics with them recently, particularly with games where they've been giving up a lot of goals. In 4 of the last 5 games, they've given up 6 goals at least. So they're just not playing really good defense. They obviously have the ability to put up a lot of points, but against a Bruins team that's playing as well as they are right now, I just don't see them being able to stop Boston in this game. I can see Boston winning this game, 5-1, 6-1, something like that. So, and we're getting pretty fair money on the puck line. So we're actually getting plus money on the puck line. So I would probably take the Bruins here and give the 1.5. I think they should win this one pretty going away.
All right, Pravy says take the Bruins puck line, lay the 1.5, plus 120 here against the Oilers, which is fantastic here at the line open here. Line is courtesy of the U.S. opening sports book here, and of course, man, how can you argue this looking at the Bruins' home record this year?
You can't. They're best team in the NHL right now, and until somebody really starts to knock them off their perch, I would not bet against the Bruins right now for foreseeable future.
There were some pretty bad spots they were in. They seem to be one of those spot-proof teams.
They don't seem to go into ruts for long periods of time. I mean, they don't. I think they've only lost back-to-back games. I think once or twice this whole year. So they're not a team that goes into long losing streaks. And the truth is, if you look at their lineup up and down, I mean, the amount of depth that they have, even in some of the players they have in their third and fourth line, is pretty astounding. And they just signed Pastrnak to a long-term deal now, so I'm sure he's going to be happy now. They are the best team in the league right now.
After a coaching change over last season, look what they're doing. It's been fantastic for the Bruins here. Bruins puck line laid the goal and a half plus 120 here against the Oilers. This one to have a start time here of 7:30 Eastern time. All right, let's continue on here with the show here. Joined by Pravy. It's 4-pack for here on a Thursday, guys. Make sure you click the link in the description and get signed up for Pravy's long-term pass. Remember that 1-month all sports pass will get you all of Pravy's plays for the NCAA tournament, NHL, MLB. You'll get a good first week of baseball with that 30-day pass. Use the promo code TONYT at checkout and you'll save 20% off. All right, let's continue on here on the show here. Joined with Pravy. Time for pick 3 from our 4-pack as we're going to we go over to the NBA. This one on TNT here. Warriors on the road against Grizzlies. That's right. Warriors favored at the open. We'll see how that rolls here Thursday. Opening here at 2, total 236.
Yes, again, this is a loud barking dog here for tomorrow night. These are two teams that are almost like Jekyll and Hyde when they play at home and they play on the road. The Warriors, when they play at home, seem unbeatable, but when they go on the road, they give up a ton of points and they just look terrible. And the Grizzlies are just the opposite as well. They play terrible on the road, and when they come home, they play absolutely astounding basketball. The Grizzlies are 26-5 on their home court this season. The Warriors, I think, are only one. I think they're 7-25 on the road this year. So that just completely opposite records here. The Warriors and Grizzlies played twice this year already. The Warriors both times in at Golden State. The Warriors won the first game pretty easily. The last game they only won by 2 points. I just don't see. I think I can see the Grizzlies, winning this game probably by like 6 or 8 points or so. I don't see the Warriors winning this game. They just have not been good enough on the road here to back them.
All right, we got Pravy here going to go ahead and go with the Grizzlies here at plus the 2 here at open. Of course, so we have a too early injury report for you right here, just to keep an eye on. Looking at obviously Payton out for the Warriors. Looks like Wiggins will be a question mark. Still going to wait here. John Morant probably not playing. Jones is doubtful. Williams, LaRavia, Chandler. Adams is the question mark. Of course, Adams is that big guy around the rim that give you a little bit of rim protection. It looks like they really missed him during some of their bad stretches.
Clearly they have. And you can tell, that some of these games start going over. It's generally because of the lack of defensive effort or lack of being able to guard around the rim. And you're absolutely right, Tony. I think that's a big part of it.
All right, Grizzlies here plus 2 here against the Warriors. This one will have a start time here of 7:30 Eastern time. Game 1 of that TNT doubleheader, guys. Be sure to click the link in the description. Get signed up for Pravy's best bets. He's been on fire with the best bets this year, guys. You can see here 836 units of private best bets for 2023. Go ahead and get signed up with Pravy and get on board. Use that promo code TONYT at checkout, and you will save 20% off. All right, let's continue on now. It is now time for pick 4 from our 4-pack here from Pravy. We're going to college hoops here. SEC tournament action. Florida taking on Mississippi State. Mississippi State favored in this one, total 130.5.
Yes, I don't know why Mississippi State's favored in this game. Honestly, Tony, they have not played well recently. The Gators have won 2 games in a row. The Gators beat Mississippi State in Starkville about 7 weeks ago. They beat them 61-59. The total in this game is 129, which again means it's probably going to be a tight, low-scoring, defensive type battle. So in a game like this, I'm happy to take the points, and I think I'm not saying Mississippi State may not win this game, but I don't think it's going to be by more than a point. I think this is a game that may go to overtime. It'll come down to the wire, but I'm happy taking the 3-ball down the stretch.
Yeah, that seems like a fishy line to me as well, because that first thing I looked at, I don't know if you use Ken Pom, but Ken Pom has this Mississippi State winning by 1.
Yeah. I could see that. Honestly, I don't even think they are going to win. I think the Gators will win this game. I think Mississippi State has not, they haven't shown the mettle that I think that is required to come out of the SEC tournament. The SEC tournament tends to be a very tough defensive type of a battle. You're going to go up against key teams like A&M and Alabama. I just don't see Mississippi State showing much down the stretch that shows that they can hang with any of those teams. And yeah. Florida's a team that's competed well against A&M and against some of these, and even at Alabama this year, they gave Alabama a pretty good scare. So I would take the Gators on this one.
All right, we got and they did beat the Gators by 2 in an earlier meeting, way early back in early January. We got Pravy here in Florida +3 against Mississippi State. This one will have a start time here of 1 Eastern time over on SEC Network. All right, Pravy, let's take a look over at TonySpicks.com for today's action, or for Thursday's action, as we put up your record again. Been impressive here. 836 units of profit with his best bets for 2023. There's all documented over at Tony's Picks. When you check out Pravy's handicapper page over at Tony's Picks, you'll see all the numbers up there. Okay, Pravy, what we have going on over at Tony's Picks here for Thursday's action? Lots of tournament coverage.
Yeah, I mean, today, a bunch of games. I put a couple of picks out on the board already today. We got Howard, which is playing South Carolina State. They're only giving 7.5 points, which I think is a joke, and I think they're going to win pretty big. We also have some great packages coming forward here, Tony, for the next few weeks. As I mentioned before, I got my March Madness full access package. Gives you full access to all of my picks in the March Madness and the NCAA tournament. First 4 to the Final 4, also includes NIT and the CBI tournament. And we'll also have the second halves for both the NBA and the NHL as we start to get to the playoff push over here. I think there'll be a lot of great values going down the stretch here. And already have my full baseball package out there for all of our clients to take advantage of. Very fairly priced. Gets me the full year, 162 games, all the teams in the Major League Baseball. And like I've said before, baseball is a game that you can make a lot of money at because it's what I call a 60-40 league, in the sense that underdogs tend to win about 40% of the time, which with plus money you can make a lot of good money. Comparatively, I would call the NBA probably like an 80-20 league. I would probably call the NFL about an 80-20 league, and I would call the NBA probably be a 70-30 league. So those are also leagues where underdogs, you can make some money at spot moments, but in baseball they tend to happen on a daily basis. So definitely take advantage of my package this year in Major League Baseball, and let's make some money.
Let's make some money, guys. Got on board with Pravy. Sambamurti over at TonySpace.com. We showed the great results with his best bets. Pravy with the long-term passes. MLB full season pass now up there. Very, very affordably priced. Get all of Pravy's premium plays here for the full season MLB playoffs as well. So get on board. Remember that promo code is TonyT at checkout, and you'll be able to save 20% off. You can access Pravy's page by clicking the link you see in the description. Click the All Cappers tab, and then you'll land right on Pravy's page. And go ahead and get signed up for that baseball pass or the long-term passes. 1 month pass will get you the first week of baseball. All of Pravy's tournament covers from NCAA tournaments, the NIT, CBI, and the Basketball Classic. They took the NIT away from MSG, moving out to Vegas this year. But anyway, get on board with Pravy. He'll set to roll there. Anyway, they want the big league out there now. That's where it belongs. So get on board with Pravy. The baseball, he knows he's out there back east in Connecticut. Knows the Yankees, knows the Mets, but knows all of baseball guys. He's a better, so he knows every team. So that's where you want to get on board with Pravy. Remember that promo code, use it, and get on board. All right, Pravy, we got the recap ready. Why don't you let everybody know what you got going for Thursday?
So we got the Devils money line at Washington. We got the Bruins at home against the Oilers. Give the 1.5 for the plus money. We got the home Grizzlies playing the terrible Road Warriors. We'll take the bucket there. And we'll take Florida to beat Mississippi State, but we'll take the points anyway since they beat them already this year. And the Bulldogs just are not playing very good right now, so we got those 4 picks on board.
There's your 4 picks there from Pravy, guys. So make sure to click the link in the description, get signed up for Pravy's plays here for Thursday, as well as the long-term pass. Get them for a month, get the tournament coverage there and all the sports that he handicaps. Get on board. Remember that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll save 20% off. All right, that's going to do it here for our show, guys. I'd like to thank you for watching, and Pravy for joining us here on the show. That's going to do it. We'll wait. Goodbye, guys. You guys have a winning Thursday. We'll catch up with you again here on with Pravy next week. Let's record.